Hey Brick fans, it's Lego Sid, and today we have a huge Lego Star Wars review on the Ewok Village. So first up, we have the minifigures. We have 2 Rebel Commandos, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, Ewok Warrior, Tebow, Chief Chirpa, Wicket, and Logray, and Han Solo. As for the people attacking the Ewok Village, we have 2 Stormtroopers and 2 Scout Troopers. On to the small builds. The first one we get is the little Scout Trooper vehicle. He comes in through here, and there's a feature that I'll show you in a second that has to do with him. This bike is overall really cool, an easy little build, and great for play features, and I like how it has the clear stand. And it has a easy place to hold their gun. And the Scout Troopers can also hold on to it by using this little handle. So there's the Scout Troopers vehicle. As for play feature-wise with the Scout Trooper vehicle, if he comes in through down here, so if he's coming in through down here, and you pull this button, it's going to hit him and make him fall. This is done so by pulling this lever out, and those will drop back. So, better luck next time, Scout Trooper. On to the second small build is the Ewok Catapult. This is a cool little model. It's got the barrels that have the little cannons in it, and you can take those out and play with them as you wish. So it looks like Chief Chirpit is standing here, getting ready to fire. And so if you load this up, oh no, here comes a Scout Trooper. Hurry, better hit him. Ah! So all it takes is to pull back and fire. It doesn't fire very easily, but if you really push on it strong enough, it will fire pretty far. Now as you merge on down below the Ewok Village, you'll see that there's a lot of grass growing and mushrooms and a lot of just greenery. As we move to the side, oh, who is this? It's Chewbacca. He's been caught in the net by the Ewoks. This net is activated. It goes all the way up here. And it can pull it up, or it can pull it down. But Chewbacca's luck isn't that great. Sorry, Chewie. Also over here where Chewie is, there's a little stand. And this moves up. In there, there's a sign. Can we see what that sign says? Looks like there's a heart, maybe for one of the Ewok villagers. And then there's looks like a stormtrooper helmet as like a wanted sign. Sorry, Chewbacca, but as we move away from him, we get over to here, where there's another tree. And every single one of these trees has a special feature. So what's this one? When you open it up, it's got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber in there. And I guess that was taken for him when they tied him up, which I'll show you in a second. As we keep moving further away from Chewbacca, we get to where the stormtrooper had a little mishap. But as we get over to the tree, there's a feature here that activates when you have that little lever right there. So watch from this side. Oh no! A spider web! That's right. Hopefully stormtroopers don't mind spider webs. Let's see what happens. Would somebody please help me? Sorry, Chewbacca, but I don't think the Brick fans are going to want to miss this. So here comes the Scout Trooper coming along. Ah! Spiderweb even made his gun fall off. So as we merge this way, we have another tree. Now this tree requires us to go up to show the feature. So as we move up, we're going to use Wicket as a example. And so we're just going to take Wicket and place him right in there. Stand up, Wicket. I guess he doesn't want to be an example. So Wicket finally agreed to stand up. But if you pull this little lever back here, you'll see that Wicket slides down there. Ah, come on, Wicket. Then you can just slide it back in and have Wicket go again. Oh, he's not moving. There we go. So that's how the slide works, and I guess that's a quick way to get to an attacker or run away from an attacker. But I don't exactly know how they get up again, so that may not be a good plan for Wicket. So this tree where Wicket is standing is separate from the others. It's where the bridge is connected. It has the little fans above it, the more greenery, and then as we move over here, we see there's the bridge where there's a battle going on between Stormtrooper and a Rebel Commando. And this bridge is great. I really like this bridge. It just connects on right here. If I can pull it out. Yep, there we go. So it just connects in there. You can see that. There we go. So it just snaps back into place. As we move off the bridge, we see that the Ewok warrior is playing the drums, which is really cool. And then if we move back here, we can see that there is another set of drums being played by Tebow. He's playing the Stormtrooper helmet and some other helmets from their previous attackers. As we move away from Tebow, we see that Princess Leia is up here on this tree, and these are all fully rotational. There's a lot of greenery, just like the other one, and this is how those leaf pieces connect on. They're just sitting on the one stud brick, and oh gosh, I just broke it. There we go, fixed it. But like I was saying, this tree is, I really like this tree, because I'll show you the features that it has. So we're just going to have to swivel it around, if it will move. So here I've spun it around, and as you can see here, there's a little bed and a table and even a little torch in there. That is great for the Ewoks. And then as we go up here, we've got some bows and arrows, and then a battle plan, which is really cool. So as we move from that tree, we see Luke Skywalker, who is tied up to this stick, and it's more like a tree, kind of, just a pole, I guess. But he is tied up here, and this is, his legs are stabled there, and then in the back there is this little piece that goes around, and it locks him up so that he can't go anywhere to save Han Solo. Now as we move over to this tree, this is the smaller of the trees, but it doesn't make it any less cool. On the top we have a catapult with some cannons, and with the little pieces that you put in there, fire, and then just with all the other ones, lots of greenery. Then you can change it around, and this is like the campfire where all of them sat in the movie. So I think that was really cool and iconic that they put it. It was just an iconic thing to put in there. And I don't know, that just makes it the set seem really cool to me. As we move from that tree, we see C-3PO in the floating chair. And there is a little area that you grab onto in the back that brings C-3PO, to hover in his chair. And this happens by this little hook right there. And you can connect C-3PO, make him as high as you want, or as low as you want. That's just really cool. I think that they added that to the set. I think that was definitely needed in the set, and I'm glad that they included it. Moving on, we see that R2-D2 is looking at Han Solo, who is burning in the fire, and Luke is all tied up, so he can't do anything about it. And this scene is kind of off because they've got the rebel or the clone troopers and the scout troopers, where the Ewoks are actually trying to hurt Han Solo as well. So this scene is kind of the Ewoks have mixed feelings right now about who is the bad guy and who isn't. So I think they need to figure that out and rescue Han Solo so that he does not get cooked. Moving from Han Solo to the final tree where Logray is. It is also able to turn. And this is where all the food is and the cooking happens. There's a pot on hot coals, and there's carrot back there, carrot up there, and a bag up there. And then this is where the line for where Chewbacca is. And it looks like he's trying to escape. I think he fell. Chewbacca, where'd you go? Oh well. So my thoughts on the Ewok Village is that it's great. As you can see, it takes up this whole table here. It's really big. There's a lot of play features in it, as you saw. And there's a lot to do. It was so much fun to put together. I really enjoyed piecing the set together. Just because there was so much greenery, it made it kind of a challenge, because all of these, they always kept falling off, and it would even make me frustrated a little bit, because I was like none of the pieces would stay together, which was also a problem when building it. I was worried that once it was finished, it would not be very stable, but it turns out it's really okay. But you saw me break off that and that one too, even. So those don't stay on very well, but that's just a matter of how much you play with it and how much you really go into it. But I really thought this was a great set. I think it's really cool. Ratings out of 10, I think I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Just because, I don't know, my hands are small as it is. But I think for bigger hands, to play with this, it'd be kind of hard. I think you'd always be constantly breaking something. So that's the only reason I'd give it a 9.5. It's just how they made the spacing. I think that they could have organized it a little bit better. But other than that, I really like this set. I think it's a great set. I would recommend this set for sure. I just don't know if kids would. Likewise, if a kid has $250, they're not going to spend it all on just one thing. So, I don't exactly know if that would be something you guys are interested in. If you had that money, would you buy it or would you spend it on something else? You guys tell me in the comments. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. They're all appreciated. Thank you very much. See you guys next time with Lego Sid.